welcome back to the Critics Collective. We are here with Remi and Iris. How you ladies doing this evening?
Good.
Fantastic. I was looking at Iris. I was like, "You talk first."
She looked too happy today.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So it's good. It's good to have you guys on the screen with me today. Remi, it's been a while. So glad to have you back on the show. Tonight, we're going to talk about Moana from 2016 in honor of Moana 2 that comes out on November 26th. So I'd like to, basically bring this back up, review it, revisit it, and get prepared for the second one. But while we have you guys, if you guys do enjoy our in-depth discussions about all things media, make sure you give the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and join the collective community. Every little interaction helps the channel and helps us bring you more content. All right, so Moana 2016, the synopsis goes as follows. In ancient Polynesia, when the terrible curse incurred by the demigod Maui reaches Moana's island, she answers the ocean's call to seek out Maui to set things right. Thank you, IMDB, for giving me an accurate synopsis, man. It's been hit or miss, shot in the dark. Sometimes they be having me out here looking stupid, but the Disney makes sure their profiles are on point, so I'm happy for that. All right, so let's talk about initial impressions here. When you guys first found out about Moana, what was your mindset? Remi, I'd like to start with you. When you first found out about this movie, what was your thoughts?
I think it's always exciting when you have representation in movies. So having a movie like Moana, that represents Polynesian people, it's great. It's awesome. It's amazing. So I was definitely stoked for it. And the lore in the movie was definitely very, very heartwarming, very cool to see.
What about you, Iris? How were you feeling? What was your initial impression?
Oh, I was excited. I love all of the Disney movies, whether, it's like anything mixed with like DreamWorks or Pixar or whatever, and they all come together and they do something. I like all types of cartoony based movies. I think I enjoy them more than my own child does. Every time a new cartoon movie, whether it is from Disney or not, comes out, I'm like, we're gonna see it. And my daughter will take a nap while I watch the movie.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, I think that's the thing that's made most of these animated films last as long as they have, is that how much of an element that it draws adults into. Kids watch it over and over, and then there's stuff that adults pull from it. And so as your kids are watching over and over, you're enjoying it over and over as well. And it just becomes, one of those type of classic type things. For me, my initial impression when it first came out, I was actually excited about, like Remi said, the representation. I was like, oh man, this looks good. I'd like to see where it goes. But I was hesitant because I'm not a fan of the musicals, and I know that when Disney drops something like this, there's going to be a lot of singing along. There's going to be a lot of moments where I get distracted because I don't want to sing along, and I feel like I have to. It's like peer pressure. But anyway.
I am Moana of Motunui.
Exactly like that. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my favorite little toy that my daughter has from it.
The peer pressure. You see what I'm saying? Like, tell me, you guys want to sing along, right? You feel like you have to.
So
I'm telling you.
And I could pass, right, y'all? I could pass for.
No, yeah, I was going to say you got your, you got your Moana look going. I feel like you're over there cosplaying.
I love Moana, so I mean, I was trying to see if I could find the cardboard cutout because I actually have a ginormous Moana cardboard cutout. I got like all the little decorations. We did like a whole Moana birthday party for her. Like, yeah.
The little thing is still playing in the background. Okay, so then I'm gonna start with you, Iris. Let's get into the highs and lows. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like about this movie.
I actually don't have any lows about this movie.
Oh well, let's get all those highs.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, other than of course, you can kind of predict uh, you know, that the bad guy is also the good guy, you know? But technically, it's just like a woman on her menstrual. That's basically what it was. But
Glad you said it, not me.
yeah, no, yeah. That's basically what it was. And she needed her her heart was like a piece of chocolate. She's like, thank you. So my high my highs for this movie was I like musicals. So I thought all of the music was really catchy. I caught on to the words really quick. So like every time I play the movie, I'm playing along, singing along. Sometimes I'm even saying the words along with the characters, like if I'm in the movie, like I ain't got no goddamn sense. And what I really, really liked is the one part with the big crab creature guy. I liked all the bright colors. I think like for kids that's really, really captivating. I know for some, if it's too like crazy, people go into seizures, but I don't have that problem, so I enjoyed it. I think the storyline flowed. It wasn't very like too long. There weren't scenes that it was like, really, is that even necessary? I think everything flowed very, very well. And as you guys had previously mentioned, I like the fact that there was representation of a culture that we don't really see on TV a lot. But I've noticed it's starting to get more popular. They're starting to do more movies in Hawaii, where you can see some of the cultural differences out there. So I love it. I have no lows for it. I think it was really good. So
that's awesome. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. No lows at all. I should know. This is going to be one of those feel good positive reviews. Come on, Remi, tell me your highs and if you have any lows.
Yes, come on, tell us how she.
I know. I'm with Iris. I really don't have any lows. The only low was not having my baby Pua in more of the movie, but I see that Pua is going to be more in the second one, so redemption. But the movie was phenomenal. I mean, like the visuals were stunning. Especially like baby Moana and the ocean, like that whole scene when they were playing together, like that was great. My favorite, of course, being when grandma comes back as the stingray and like all the markings. It's crazy how well of a job that they did. The soundtrack, insane. Like still be bumping it. Honestly, it's so good. I think that this movie was very well executed. And another thing, like Ira said, everything just went together so well. There was never a part where I was like, could have done with, that was kind of mid compared to everything else. I think everything in the movie was well thought out, well executed, and just an overall very feel good movie.
Oh, well. I feel like I should not give my review just to not add any negative sprinkles on this beautiful review. This feel good. No, I'm not going to say much because you guys touched on everything I was saying. Just being super critical as I am. I just thought it was pretty crazy towards the end. What happened once we got to the end? I was just like, she's basically running her down like she was about to just thrash her, and then she sings a little note saying, "This isn't who you are," and then she's like, "Oh, you're right," and then she lets her put the heart on her, and then she's like, "Thanks, I'm gonna take a nap." So I was like, "Oh, she just needs." So let that be a lesson to you guys out there. You let your woman get her snacks and her nap, and then everything will be all right. So that's what I took from this movie. Let her get her snacks and her nap.
When you're hungry, exactly.
But that was the only thing that stood out to me. I was looking for more of an epic transition. I realized that from the design on the stone, on the heart, and design on that okay, it needs to be replaced. That was actually who whose heart was taken. And I thought it was going to be some kind of epic moment of dodging lava and to get there and place it. And then we all sing. And then I was ready. And then it was like, oh, snap. And then it was, so for me, I was just like, oh, that's a little, but again, that it's a kids movie. So I accepted that. The songs though, even though I'm not a big fan of musicals, I find myself, humming, the notes and trying not to, get engaged. And when I saw it, thank goodness, my daughter at the time, she was 3. And we didn't get to watch it in the theater because I could not get her to sit still long enough. Well, at least to my standards. Like her mom took her to see it and she dealt with that, right? But then I saw it with her again at home. And of course, if I did kind of hum a note or act like I wanted to sing, she was like, Daddy, no. I was like, okay, sorry. So that was, but I was... Yeah. She was like, she put her hand all on my face, be like, that's not you. That's not you. And I'm like, thank you. Thanks for bringing me back. And then also, as I was trying to really watch it, for some reason, she was just that scene where they were jumping all over the chief in the beginning, the kids, that motivated her. So she was basically kicking my ass through the whole movie and singing along while jumping off the couch and elbowing me and stuff. And I'm trying to watch. And if I'm not engaged with her, she was getting upset too. And I had to be like, oh yeah, I'm fighting you. And I'm watching the movie at the same time. So this movie brings back a lot of great memories for me. And I think that's, with my daughter, that's why it holds a special place in my heart. Because like I said, I don't normally care for musicals, but every time I do come across this movie, it just takes me back to some fun times with my daughter. So there's my feel-good moment. All right. So we're going to get into rating this thing. And I got a new graphic for our rating system for you guys. Let me get everything in place here. All right. So we do have a five scale rating system, accolades, trophies, if you will. All right. And here it goes. Let's see. Make sure I got everything I need in front of me. All right. So here is the Critics Collective accolade. All right. And our 5 accolade system, basically 5 accolades means excellent, a must watch, highly recommended for all viewers. 4 accolades, good, worth watching, but has notable flaws. 3 accolades is average, some enjoyable moments, but lack significant impact. 2 accolades, below average, some redeeming qualities, but generally disappointing. 1 accolade, poor quality, not recommended. And now 0 accolades is just horrible, absolute trash. And you guys can thank Venom for that. We didn't have that rating before until Venom dropped. All right, so Remi. Remi, tell me, how many accolades are you giving this movie? Even though I think I can guess.
I gotta give it a 5. It's just one of those movies. It's never gonna get old for me. I'm going to always just feel the same when I watch it, and it's just going to be very magical each and every
awesome.
time. So.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Iris, how you feeling? How many accolades you giving it?
Oh, I'm giving it a 5 as well. It's getting 5 accolades. I love this movie. Like Remi said, it is a feel-good movie, and I love me some musicals, so I get to sing at the top of my lungs like I ain't got no damn sense, and just have my daughter jealous. Just tell me, Mommy, will you shut up?
Oh, okay. So you got that too then. All right, great.
Yeah, like, Mommy, stop. Like, listen.
This is my moment.
She's like, I want to hear them singing, not you. Like, listen.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't alone in that one because my daughter wouldn't let me have it and it wasn't just Moana. It was we watched The Beauty and the Beast and I was singing along and she's like, I was like, okay, sorry. All right. So, but I'm not gonna lie. As far as the accolades go, I have to give it 5 accolades. This movie is definitely very well done. There was no flaws in animation. There was no flaws in the storytelling. Any issues that I have was just the way I would personally tell a story, but there was nothing wrong with the way the story was told. The music is good, and the vocals are strong. There wasn't, but I think that's why my daughter would let me sing. Like, you got to make sure you can hit those notes if you're gonna be bringing it, on this music. So, and I like that too. Whenever I do come across any of these, Frozen, those songs are good too. And I think they put a lot of work and effort into the music just as much as they do the movie, and I respect that. It's not just something they threw together because they say, "Oh, it's a kids movie, they'll be all right." So definitely everything on a high quality. 5 accolades all around, and I have to agree with you guys. So on November 26th is going to be Moana 2, and hopefully, if everyone's available, we can just do one of those big mega. Everybody's on there just saying how much they loved it, and I seriously doubt anybody's gonna have any issues with the second one. But it'd be interesting to see what everybody's review is on that one. Yeah. So with that being said, that's the end of our episode. And if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you share this video so we can keep the conversation going. And also make sure, again, to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the alerts. Join the collective community. Like I said, any interaction helps the page grow and allows us to keep moving forward to bring you guys content that we love to do. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us for another Critics Collective. This was Moana from 2016. I have Remi, I have Iris, and I'm Legacy Lingo, and we will see you guys on the next one.